From a state of financial liquidation to a billion-dollar company, Elon Musk created an industry leader from scratch. Since its foundation in 2003, Tesla Motors has dominated the electric vehicle and battery markets. It has faithfully carried out its alleged secret master plan to revolutionize the automotive industry under Elon Musk's direction. Interestingly, the company became a member of the elite group when its market capitalization hit $1 trillion. So how did Tesla do this, and how big has it become? Let's find out. But first, please hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, and without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back to CompanyWorld. This is the amazing story of Tesla. Since Nikola Tesla was one of the great pioneers in electricity, it is very clear why his name was chosen. Tesla was also the brilliant mind behind the creation of the AC electric motor, which is utilized in a variety of products, including Tesla automobiles. The Business Insider claims that Tesla co-founder Martin Eberhard came up with the name. Eberhard recognized when he was picking the name that his new business, a startup that was going to construct electric cars differently, required a powerful brand name. He wanted the business to be a game changer and the cars to be so brilliantly engineered that they would permanently redefine how people perceived EVs. What name, though, could they use to make that point? Eberhard didn't want to give the company a name that was too green. The inspiration suddenly hit him one day when he was seated at Disneyland's Blue Bayou restaurant. Why not give it Nikola Tesla's name? After all, he did create the AC induction motor, and the name was simple to recall. Thus, the co-founder of Eberhard, Mark Tarpenning, formally registered the domain name teslamotors.com on April 23, 2003. All that remained was to design some vehicles. So how did Elon Musk launch Tesla then? Simply, he did not. In 2003, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning launched Tesla. After making a $6.3 million investment in Tesla shares during a Series A round of funding, Elon Musk joined Tesla in 2004. Then Musk was chosen as its new chairman of the board of directors. A group of engineers with a love for electric automobiles sought to demonstrate to the public that there was no need for compromise when considering purchasing one. This is how Tesla, previously known as Tesla Motors, got its start in 2003. In the words of the corporation, they worked to create a series of vehicles that would be better, faster, and more enjoyable to drive than gasoline automobiles. At that time, Musk was already a prosperous businessman who had made his fortune working for PayPal. He contributed millions of his own funds and helped lead the company's projects. In the following year, the chassis and bodywork for Tesla's first model, the Roadster, were co-designed by Lotus and Tesla. Sergey Brin and Larry Page, the creators of Google, also contributed to a 2006 Series B capital round in Tesla. The first Roadster prototype was revealed to the public in July of that year. As soon as it was finished, Tesla released the company's top secret plan, which was to construct a sports vehicle, then spend that money on creating a cheaper vehicle and then build an even more cheap automobile with that money. And now the business had already begun making waves in the car sector. In 2006, Tesla revealed the Roadster concept, its initial foray into the EV industry. Then 2008 saw the release of the final production model following a few more years of development. Since the company's original founders both left at this point, Michael Marks took over as interim CEO. Zev Jory soon after assumed permanent control as Eberhard's successor in November 2007. The Roadster had an all-electric drivetrain and state-of-the-art batteries. The car began manufacturing formally in March 2008. The Roadster proved to be something no other firm had ever succeeded in making, which was not just an outstanding accomplishment for such a small company, but Tesla had created a completely electric vehicle with useful features that may genuinely satisfy customer wants, although at a price that only a small number of people could purchase. The Roadster was a premium item with a price tag of over $100,000 per unit. When it came to charging times, Tesla also had kind of run into a brick clock. The first Roadster's batteries needed to be recharged using conventional household electricity for anything between 24 and 48 hours. This was unacceptable. Charging speeds would need to be significantly speeded up if EVs, especially Teslas, were to genuinely compete with vehicles powered by traditional internal combustion engines. Over the ensuing years, this would start to take on some urgency for the corporation. Orders were flooding in, and some consumers were even prepared to pay more to move up on the waiting list. On the surface, everything appeared perfect, but the business was having financial issues. When Elon Musk received the first Roadster vehicle, co-founders Eberhard and Tarpenning ultimately walked away from Tesla. Soon after, in October 2008, Musk was appointed CEO of the business. During this time, 25% of the workers were let go. But the transition to new leadership wasn't smooth sailing. In 2009, Eberhard and Tarpenning sued Elon Musk and their previous business, alleging that Musk had forced them out of the business they had built. But this case was dismissed the same year, but the business was still on the verge of failure. It only had $10 million in cash on hand, which may not have been enough to complete and deliver the existing car orders. However, in May 2009, Daimler helped save the firm by investing $50 million in a 10% share in it. Tesla had a temporary reprieve from a possible catastrophe thanks to the cash influx. Soon after, the US Department of Energy granted Tesla a sizable $465 million loan. As a result, the company's headquarters were moved to Palo Alto and received the much-needed funding they needed for longer-term existence. When Tesla eventually went public in June of 2010, it was a significant turning point in the company's history. Tesla's initial public offering brought in $226 million at a share price of $17 on the Nasdaq. From there, Tesla created the Model S, the first luxury all-electric sedan ever built, which has now become the greatest vehicle in its class across the board. The Model S redefined what the world thought an EV could do by combining safety, performance, and efficiency. A record 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of 2.28 seconds, as determined by Motor Trend, was achieved by the car, which also had over-the-air software upgrades that automatically enhanced performance. Tesla's standalone supercharger charging facilities began to appear in 2012. There were initially only 6 stations, all in California, but over the following years, this number would steadily increase to thousands globally. There was then the announcement of the first Tesla Gigafactory in Nevada the following year. The Gigafactory produces the majority of its automobile batteries. It served as the cornerstone of the company's whole business strategy. Tesla started constructing Gigafactory 1 in Nevada in 2014. By footprint area, it is now among the largest structures in the whole globe. In 2015, the Model X was added to the company's lineup. It's one of the safest, fastest, and the most capable sport utility vehicle in history that boasts 5-star safety ratings in every category from the NHTS. In certain of its vehicles, Tesla started to build its semi-self-driving technology. This would be the first action in the mission to totally automate Tesla cars. According to the company's master plan, the Tesla Model 3 was released in 2016. This electric car, which started full production in 2017, was less expensive and produced in large quantities. Around this time, Tesla Motors changed its name formally to Tesla Incorporated, in an effort to better reflect the company's diversification away from only making cars. Sadly, 2018 got off to a rough start for Tesla. Investors began to aggressively sell Tesla shares when the firm failed to meet some of its financial projections, causing the company to lose 5% of its previous worth of a little over $10 billion. Moreover, the rate of Model 3 sedan production was only a small portion of what Musk had originally planned, and the business only managed to ship slightly less than 2,500 units. Tesla has also unveiled its Cybertruck concept car. Its futuristic style truly took people by surprise. And now the company is constructing its Gigafactory 4 close to Berlin, Germany. When fully operational, the facility is anticipated to manufacture close to 500,000 automobiles annually. Quite ambitious, right? Anyway, what do you think about Tesla? Do you think that this is just a start? comment below and let's interact. And also, please leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. That's all for today's video, and see you in the next one.